Hello everyone, welcome back to Livedocs University. And today we are going to have a look at Jupyter Lab. I'm not sure if you have heard of it or not, but it's pretty famous in the data world. So it's a platform for you to be able to analyze your data much easier instead of in VS Code or in some code editor. So Jupyter Notebook, as you can see, you can install it into your own machines with this command. But today I'm just going to use that in the cloud. So I'm just going to get started with this. I'm going to have a walkthrough on how the Jupyter Lab works and also analyzing some really basic data set, also plotting some graphs. I entered that. It will have some samples notebook ready for me, but today I'm not going to use it. You can see on the nav bar, you can launch a new notebook. You can do a lot of things here. Everything is pretty straightforward here. And if you want to analyze your data, first you need to upload your file. So how do you upload your file? You click on this and then you select upload. And then here I've got my dataset, which is a finance and sales for a company. And I'm going to launch a new notebook, which is click this one and then notebook. Okay, now I'm going to import this dataset to here. And first, I'm going to import pandas, matplotlib, and numpy. Okay, so let's import pandas, matplotlib. Okay, now I've imported the libraries. I'm going to import the data set into here. So I'm going to put it into data frame and then use Panda to read the CSV file. And the name would be finance.csv. And I'm going to check the top 5 data. Great. And now I'm going to check the final data. Altogether, all good, and see how many rows of data we have. We've got 200 rows, and the types of that object, data in object, sales in float, marketing is in integer. So I'm going to use matplotlib. So let's just configure that. And I'm going to use the date and the sales data for this. Date. And then sales. Okay, the title. Maybe daily sales over time. Which is date. And then Y label, which is sales. And I'm going to give you the X6. 45 and then type layout. And then show it up. Let's see. Okay, this is the data set for the sales over time. And now we are going to we're going to visualize the sales for each customer. So I'm just going to copy this, put it here. We are going to plot a scatter data for this. So I'm going to use customers. And then the title would be customers versus sales. And X label would be customers. And next we are going to determine the marketing spend over sales. So I'm just going to copy this again, scatter, and what's the column name again? Marketing spend versus sales. Let's see if we spend more on marketing or we earning more on sales. Not sure. Let's see. And yeah, so that's just the basic way of how you're going to use Jupyter. And next we are going to have a look on how you can use an AI code editor for this job instead of typing everything up yourself. But Jupyter is great for data analysis and stuff. We'll see you in the next video.